Yeah, it could be just a cold read from what he scouts. I mean, he sees no roaches, sees a lot of speedlings, and
Yep.
yeah, now he will see Muras. Um,
Yeah, and now he sees me as an
I actually would have
Urgot.
hoped that Zerk would have hidden the Muras a little bit better, so they come more as a surprise, but now the Terran still has a little bit of time to prepare, but he's going
Yeah,
to bring the herd
definitely.
with those Muras straight away and with a bunch of links behind that, so
Remove
it's
moving the siege
quite fun.
tanks. Yeah,
Ah, yes.
you're right. I think he can just kind of get into the base here. Yeah, just straight in.
Yeah, and we have a Thor on the way, but we already have a nice spread on the Muras, preventing the Thor from doing too much
Oh
splash.
wow, there's not one in the main. If he goes and looks at the main here, he can take out almost every. Well, he can do a
SUV.
lot of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the Baning bust in the front, man. Bust
Oh,
the
wow.
bunker, and
I
oh
think
my god, is Dzerzhinsky really just going to lose this with a Baning bust and a 2-base all in from Zerg? The Thor is being magic boxed, the needles are in range of the turret though. The
well,
tank
there's a
is
big opening at the
falling.
front though.
Yeah, the tank is falling and more links are going to be streaming in momentarily. This Thor is going to hold these Muras though, but
Oh no, he doesn't get a bunker. Almost got down in time and just missed out.
yeah, now the SCVs are just going down very one by one, and oh, this is looking very grim for Dzerzhinsky.
Indeed, and I don't see
Yeah,
how
and
he.
the Zerg
Oh,
player smells blood, is just going for it.
yeah,
A Hellion pops out, can he able...
that's GG. I think.
Yeah, I
It's got-
think it's gonna be harder. There goes GG by Dzerzhinsky, and IKSF goes to the finals. Well played, winning 2 in a row.
Yeah, the final two games he won went 1-0 down, coming back very strongly to win 2-1.
Yeah. Solid read on his opponent. Win mech 2 games, punishes him for that, doing that with a blind counter build, let's say.
Yeah.
Alright.
We
So-
were talking about IKSF obviously throughout that series, doing things differently. On the first game, obviously, the Nidus, and the second game, more standard, but still, trying to be different with his build, and obviously taking Whirlwind and much more solid map for Zerg. And then in the third game, taking Mutas on 2-base and really punishing the Terran build.
Yeah. But I still like it though, like that Dzerzhinsky, we have to give him credit. The guy plays a similar style every game, and it's very good that you have like one very developed style. Like, I don't know who used to say it, but you can be average at a lot of strategies, be an average player, but you can be good at one and be a good player. Anyway, do we already have our next game up, Jay? The next semi-final? I think it is on hold. It's gonna be a Zerg versus.
I,
Uh,
it's going to be SAD versus Revolution. So it's a ZV. I'm trying to figure out. Tell me what it is. It's not actually telling me what he is. So I'm not quite sure right now. I will get back to you on that. We are waiting for the invite. ZV. It might be another. Oh, ZVT. I've just been told
Yep.
by Razil.
Sad as a turn. Whoa, what is this? There's no Protoss? This is so sad.
Yeah, that's.
This is not sad. This is a
not
good
on.
thing.
No, what do you mean it's a good thing? Don't say that.
I mean, Terrans getting to the latter stages of tournaments are unheard of. Okay.
Yeah, you obviously don't watch GSL.
I watch it all the time. from post-patch Zerg, I mean.
Yeah, and of course ZVT is a great matchup. We're just messing around. Oh, but you just
Exactly.
broke my heart by saying TVT is the best.
Oh no, TVT is definitely not the best matchup. TVZ is probably the best for me. Or PZ. PVZ is pretty good as well.
Or PVT. I mean, nothing warms my heart more than seeing a storm land on a group of Marines. It's just so, oh, nice.
I definitely think MP needs to be stronger in HOTS. Like maybe have like 12 range or something, and like 4 radius. I think that'd be good. I think that'd make it balanced then against the new air units.
Please, you're the last person who should be talking about balance. Everything you lose against is imbalanced. It's just really silly.
I was watching Cole Minigun the other day,
Uh-huh.
and he was playing. He was going to play Protoss against Zerg, and he was like, "I just think I'm not going to QQ, but." And then he'd go and QQ, and he'd be like, "No, I need to stop myself from QQing." Zerg is so imbalanced, and then he couldn't stop himself doing it. It was really funny.
There's
Yeah,
actually a lot of Protoss players that do it. I can't, yeah, on the highest level, of course, the Zergs are pretty good.
Yeah.
My PVZ ratio is still pretty alright on Wings of Liberty. I'm happy with the 70%.
That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That's above average.
Yeah, it's only because I'm practicing with a good guy.
Yeah, yeah, Loki.
Yep.
Mr. Loki, Grand Tour. Yeah, he got his name out on there on stream. How lucky is he?
Yep. Anyway,
yeah.
waiting for
Next
the
game.
next game.
Yeah, we're taking the semi-finals, aren't we? And then we're
Yep.
playing as well, or is it straight into the
Or
final?
perhaps we'll have the third and fourth place match as well. I'm not sure.
Nice. Brilliant. We just we're ready to go to do whatever is necessary, basically.
So yes, the second TVZ semis. Will we see another style, or will Sad be playing mech again?
To be
Or
fair,
again as well.
yeah. Well, I don't mind as long as we see good games. To be quite honest, those last 3 games are really solid. I just want to keep seeing games like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And I just got the intro, so we do see Revolution versus Sad. We've already seen Revolution play, so he's played very solid in the games we have seen of him. I haven't seen Sad on stream as of yet, so it'll be interesting to see what how he plays as Terran. If he plays Bio against Zerg, or if he does favour Mech. So far, we have seen a lot of meching Terrans today. So it'll be interesting to see what we see for our Bio players. Yeah, but guys, yeah, what do you put out in the chat for this game from obviously what you've seen of Revolution? Do you feel he can take it all the way, or do you think Sad can necessarily do it? It'll be interesting to see.
Honestly, myself, I actually think he can. I think Revolution is a very good Zerg player. We actually haven't seen Sad, like you said earlier. I'm looking forward to seeing what sort of Terran build he's going to be, whether it's Bearer, Bio or Mech. That'd be good. What sort of play on Antigua Shipyard do you reckon Sad's going to go? Will it be Mech again, or Neil? Will it be Mech or will it be Bio? Oh, Neil's DC'd on me again. Never mind. Well, I'm going to say I feel it's going to be Mech. See, what do you guys out there in the chat think it's going to be? We are just waiting on Neil, our co-caster, to get back, and Dirk is just on a buy break. But don't worry, guys. The action is upcoming, and it's going to be really good. So again, please hit that share button. Also, you can follow us on our Team Liquid thread. If you haven't got a Team Liquid account, I have no idea why not, but please go over to Team Liquid, leave a comment. So one of my mods will put the Team Liquid thread out there. So again, leave as much feedback and comments, suggestions you want to see on our stream. And of course, if you're new to the stream, please hit that follow button. It's really much appreciated. Welcome back, Dirk.
Yes, thank you.
Let's get Neil back in the call as he crashed again. There we go.
Wow.
No problem. Right, guys, I'm going to hand it back over to Dirk and Neil. Hope you enjoy the games as much as we are.
All right.
Over to you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Guy. Appreciate it. Okay. But yeah, ZVT, Revolution versus Sad. I think both players are ready to go. Or are we still waiting on Sad? I think we're waiting on Sad.
Yep. All right.
But yeah, I like his name. And okay, if IKSF gets, he's got to the final. I think if the chat, you need to be in uproar. You need to find out what his name is, because I really would like to know. Unless you already know, and then let me know, please.
You can always try, right?
Indeed, I can beg on stream. It's cool. It's no problem.
Okay.
But no, seriously, I think the last three games really good, really set the bar in the semi-finals. Hopefully, this semi-final will also do the same because, well, from what we've seen of it so far, somebody very good is definitely getting into the final, and it's going to be very tough for either of these two players to really, have to put up a real good fight to win it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're playing for the finals. You're playing for Reddit Gold, so
Indeed. So
go for it.
exactly that.
I mean, you spend your entire afternoon playing, and you're nobody wants to win at this stage.
Yeah,
So
definitely. So
we'll see how it will turn out.
exactly. So we're now going into our first game. It is Antigua Shipyard, and it will be a Terran versus a Zerg. Loading screen takes forever though, sigh. I wish it could be instantaneous. Wish we could have internet with 0 ping. That would be awesome.
You know, you would have no internet then, yeah.
Wait, what?
Huh? What did I say?
I don't know.
Well, let's just go into the game. I actually know something about it. Anyway, at the 11 o'clock position, we have our red Zerg player. It is Revolution.
Indeed, and we do have the orange this time Terran player. I've been so used to saying green with Brzezinski. Orange player for Zad, and here's the Terran player in the bottom right.
Yep. So again, we are here on Antigua Shipyard. Last time we saw Mech versus Nidus Roach from Czerzinski versus IKA.
Yeah.
Oh no, his name.
IKSF.
Yes, him. Our finalist, our first finalist. And yeah, I'm wondering will we see the same? I don't know. We haven't seen any games from SAT today, and the only games we saw from Revolution were ZVZ. So I'm a bit curious what his playstyle is going to be. So for us, we're going to meet SAT as well, and I'm hoping for Biotank, man.
I do like Biotank. Also, I like Biotank and I like Pure Bio. Splitting is so much. If you watch good splitting, it's so good. Watching the Muslim split just makes me want to cry because I'm just with envy because I can't do it anywhere near as well. But yeah, I agree with you. Good splitting with Bio and Biomech is so awesome to watch.
Yeah, it's very entertaining, and yeah, perhaps. We don't know what his playstyle is, so we'll know soon enough. Though, for now, no gas, nothing special going on.
Yeah, very much one Rax expandy at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like that.
And yeah, so
from the Zerg, we do see another gas though. Gas before pool. What the gas before the pool means actually is that as soon as he starts mining the gas and gets the pool, as soon as the pool finishes, he will have 100 gas to start speeding immediately. That's the only slight difference that there is about it. So perhaps
definitely.
So perhaps he can punish it like that. I don't know.
I was just thinking that obviously Brzezinski the last game was sending his moons across the map with that SCV to put barracks up and try and do some pressure. But I think this is going to be a lot more solid, a lot more defensive.
Yeah.
Which is quite fine. Obviously, if he's going to go for some kind of timing, he wants to try and be not lose as little. Lose as little as possible. So.
Yeah, of course, but this early speedling though, I'm a bit curious if it's just for defensive purposes or if he's actually going to do something with it.
Indeed. Obviously, yeah, taking both double gases, that generally tends me to believe that there is going to be some nice mid-game harass with all the gas timing. But
yeah, perhaps he just wants to make a couple of Marines for defensive purposes and follow it up with a factory, I suppose.
Yeah. Or even possibly, I do like to see where they take both gases here and then take a third CC in base.
And then double upgrades and be as speedy as possible.
Exactly.
But against this play from Zerg though, with the SCV at the third that's hidden at the rocks, he can always check what he's doing right now.
Yeah,
checking if he has a third, and he sees, no third base. And there we have Roach Warren. Roachling all in, incoming, man.
Yeah, Roachling all in. And so now it's all about how well the wall off is of the Terran player. At the moment, it's just the one bunker. He will need to.
And the bunker is also so awkward, don't you think?
Yeah,
it's very open, very vulnerable. It's of course closer to the mineral line, which is fine. but the roaches can get such a big concave, so much more surface area than they would be, and if the bunker would be on the top of the ramp with a wall off, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. I think the reason that people bunker there is because, as you can see here, they'll put supply depots in front, and it will mean that if there's any bailings or anything, then it'll be a lot less effective. Because obviously he doesn't know that it's necessarily roaches. He could think it's a ling bane all in, and this would be a lot better, a lot more cost effective if it's a ling bane.
There are like certain rules and stuff Terran as well, because I actually don't know these. For example, like for Protoss, you're gonna, if you wall from ramp to command center, you're safer against the bailing bust, but if you wall at the ramp, you're safer against the roach on it.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, because he hasn't scouted whether it's obviously roaches or lings, I think he's kind of he's kind of guessing, and that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, but look,
go down.
Yeah, second bunker goes down, and he only has 6 Marines though. He's getting a bit more, but he needs that tank in siege mode ASAP. But the roaches will arrive.
Yeah, the 8 roaches. Those siege tanks are very, as you said, delayed.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes the ling follow-up. So this is going to be a very strong roachling all in.
Yeah, the question is, let's have a look at it. He needs 40 seconds for siege mode to finish. He has a big chance to hold though if siege mode manages to finish. The Zerg shouldn't delay his push by too much. But we see he's morphing a couple of, well, I would say a couple of banes, but a lot of banes.
Yeah, this is the roach bane all in that Stefano was doing, and then where was it? I'm watching him do it, and it hits 8 minutes, and it's so strong, so tough to hold.
Yeah, but with his depots at the front, they will soak a lot of damage. So perhaps if you can bust one of the depots down, and siege mode does finish, and really focus fire the bailings.
And now he needs to get.
Oh, the lings can get in.
Wow. Oh wow, this is actually going to hold, I think.
Yeah, I think he has a very excellent chance on holding it. The Zerg didn't execute it that well at all. He could so much more.
Yeah, he didn't focus fire or anything there really. He lost 1 bunker. That was a very strong hold here.
Yeah.
And now
he lost
the Terran was moved across the map.
Yeah, he lost 1 worker. The Terran is in such excellent shape. 20 supply ahead after that hold. Oh my. Wow. The Zerg really messed that one up, I feel.
Yeah. And now we're going to see mech from the Zerg player, and I think he's just going to hit a timing.
Yeah, he's going to try to hit a solid mech timing 3 factory. And oh no, it's even going to take a 3rd.
What I find very interesting is Zerg isn't taking the base.
Well, can Zerg take a base?
Yeah, it's true.
He has to be pretty paranoia about a counterattack, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I would be.
No, you're right. Obviously, he got hit very hard there. That really didn't do enough damage.
Yeah, he killed a couple of Marines and a depot. Yeah, that's about it. Wasn't nearly enough to compensate for the investment he made in it, so he's just going for bailing speed.
Yeah, he is now taking that, but I think he's and a Spire. He is getting a Spire, but so there is a way that you can get back into this game. His opponent hasn't got a lot of anti-air. Obviously, he's got a few Marines. I think there's 8 Marines, but at the moment that isn't a ton of anti-air. So could Neutralists possibly get him back into the game here? It would have to do very strong, but I agree it's gonna be very tough.
There's a thought on the way. There's already 1 thought on the way. He's gonna perhaps try and hit a timing soon. If he notices his opponent doesn't have any units at the moment, he might just be like, okay, yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, and just a nice poke at the 3rd base, getting confirmation on that. It's always nice to have visual confirmation. You don't need to waste a scan on it, and
yeah.
It's just gonna
wait to see if he's gonna get Blue Flame Hellion with it, because obviously at the moment, as you've seen, we've seen a lot of lings. He's already shown speed ling, bane ling. Blue Flame Hellion very, very strong against both of those.
Yeah, but does he really? Isn't it better to wait with the Blue Flame Hellion, you think, until he has like proper gas income from 6 gas geyser instead of 4? Cause
well, yeah, he does have that now. Those 6 gas geysers is now in production.
All right.
So yeah, I think you're right though. I think it's better to hold it off. I think siege mode is, as you said, a lot more effective to start with.
Yeah, and also the Thors.
Yes.
They take
Oh,
off
well,
a lot of guns. And
lose those
here,
Hellions now.
oh, a couple. He sees a lot of speedlings. He doesn't see any roaches whatsoever. Let's have a look. We have now 6 muralists on the map.
Yep.
Well, do you think they will be able to do anything?
Well, there's one turret coming up.
It's a start.
Just the one turret in the main. Nothing at the natural. And there, the Hellions do see it. So
Yeah, and we should be seeing a lot more turrets going up right now. He's getting a Viking as well. He's just gonna magic box this. Oh, the submarine's helping out, and a lot of missiles fall very rapidly. The Thor didn't take any damage, or barely any damage, and
we've got a Viking going around the map now, just checking for anything he can kind of take out.
yeah, it's always nice.
But you're right, yeah. I think this is the pressure that will happen in the early bit of the game here by the Zerg is really put him behind now. He's 70 supply behind. He's actually supply blocked himself here, and I think he's in real trouble.
Yeah, I think so too.
The Terran doesn't really realise how far ahead he is, but the Zerg is 85 supply, 60 of it is which drones. So if he were to move out now, it'd be very difficult.
Yeah, and Miro's trying to make something happen on these armories, but I doubt they will be able to kill anything, sorry.
I agree.
So yeah, it's becoming a bit of a passive game, but you see the Terran just by macroing is almost 40 supply ahead, and taking a 4th CC right now, and it's just gonna macro this out, even taking a 5th on the low ground as well. So yeah, it's just a matter of time before he does the big push out. Is he just gonna pull his CCVs and go for it?
Yep, I think you're right. I think that's what he's doing here.
Yeah, and how is Zer going to stop this? He's getting all the right upgrades though, overlord speed, overlord drops, but it's all a bit too little too late. The all-in in the start is way too heavy on his eco and he can't produce enough now. But perhaps he can pull off a miracle hold.
I think it's going to have to be a miracle hold.
Yeah, the Terran has to make a big error though, but let's have a look how much siege tanks is this. This is 3 siege tanks. Oh, drops is finished. He's going for it now. Losing all the meters almost instantly. And here's the drop. That's actually not too bad of a drop.
No, that's not a bad drop.
Yeah, and he's flanking from all sides, but the backup tanks, I think it's just too much quantity of units of Terran, and even though it was a nice try, being as cost efficient as possible, I think it's just too much, and Sad looks to be taking this first game.
Indeed, and I think it was all down to a product of a very, very inefficient start by the Zerg player.
Yeah, the all-in was a bit of a gamble, and he missed it. The execution of it was just lacking, and that's why he's in the position that he's in now.
And I love the trail that's going across the map here. The Zerg is now taking his 4.
Yeah, and we're just waiting really for the GG.
Yep. Indeed, enemies are coming down from Sad here, and as you said, it's now 4 base Terran, very economically solid, max, out army against the 100 supply Zerg force.
Yeah, also 2-2, don't forget that, against the 2-1 from Zerg, but it didn't really matter.
And there's a GG. So Revolution is 1 game down going into the second game. His map pick, do you think we'll see Whirlwind again?
Well, I think he will just keep playing his own game, but I think he won't do the all-in anymore though. That didn't really go as planned.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that Roach Bane all-in. I don't think he knew what he should be target firing there. That's the thing, and I think it really cost him there. The Balin should be hitting the bunkers, the Ling should be then just attacking.
Well, I think the Balin should have tried to bust the depot on the high ground. He got in, he got a free entrance, but he clumped up around the bunker too much, and the tank focus fired in the center of the army, and it just did so much splash damage that it was just very hard for the Zerg to do anything at that point. He had way too little units.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think you're right, yeah.
I think swinging around would have been a lot better, like at least try to do some damage in the natural, and play a bit more cost efficient. They try to end it too hasty.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think maybe forcing the Terran to unsiege and then maybe trying to attack when the Terran's having to re-siege his tanks to make sure that the natural doesn't get taken out, as it were. So yeah, I think you're right. But the Terran's pull though was very solid there. Sad, really got away with the SCVs, only losing one. So
All right.
but yeah, I think it's right. I think it's an interesting map choice now. I would love to see Whirlwind again and see a Terran try and win again. Play differently, maybe do something different. But I think it's gonna be very tough if he does choose Whirlwind.
Yeah, because of the roaches again.
Yeah, exactly that. I think roaches are so very strong on the Whirlwind.
As we saw in the last series. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see.
But guys in the chat, what did you think of that first game? Did you enjoy it? I think it's been a really good show so far, and I think this has been interesting to see what we can, if there's any questions out there, please let us know, and we'll try to answer those questions for you.
Yep. And here's our invite, and it's gonna be GSL Daybreak.
Daybreak, interesting map choice. In as much that I still believe that's a very macro-orientated map for Zerg. So
Yeah, but I think why it takes it is because it's very easy to execute the Overlord drop with roaches there.
yeah, true. That is a definite possibility for
Yeah,
Revolution.
Because the distance you have to travel from where you load up the Overlords to the main base of the Terran is pretty small. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Ooh. There we go.
Oh, very interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to get this started now. TVZ semi-final.
And yeah, the thing in the chat is I didn't realize so much Terrans played mech against Zerg. All high-level Terrans don't seem to. It doesn't seem to work.
Mid-level. It's more mid-level. I think the thing is, I feel that Zerg don't stop us from taking thirds. The third base is the key for production.
Yeah, well, also at a higher level, the micro is going to be a lot better. And
Yes.
the better your micro is, the more efficient bio is going to be. Like, if your micro isn't that solid, mech is just a lot easier to play.
Indeed, yeah, I agree. And also, I think at the very highest level, it's always Roach Infestor. It's never pure Roach as well. So, and Roach Infestor is obviously very solid. You can catch mech and fungal, Infestor Terran.
Yeah, mainly the infested Terran to just soak tank fire, and then the roaches can get them nice and close and do a lot of damage.
Exactly.
And yeah, if it's well executed, it's just extremely hard. And it depends map to map, of course. On some maps, mech is gonna be just a bit better than bio.
Agree. I know. I think you're right. I think it'll be very interesting to see what necessarily we'll get from this map here. But I think you're right. I think there's a lot of mid-level Terrans do like to mech purely because bio. I think I still feel from a lot of players, bio you make a couple of mistakes and it could really hurt you.
Yeah. Well, it's mainly fungal that's the frustration,
Yes.
as far as I know.
Fungal's a massive frustration, but it happens, and I'm not QQing. Just stating a fact, like EMP. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it'd be nice to see something maybe slightly different. Maybe bio. I'd like to see bio work. I'm gonna massive advocate for bio. So go bio, if possible.
Alright, we're still waiting for Sat to return from his small break. He needs to get a drink, so we're just waiting for that. So as soon as he's back, we'll get going.
And then we can get started.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't think the tournament would take this super long, man.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's been